Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Just got an update that I want to share with you. First off, two things. There's a lot going on right now in the world of gun control. They are working hard. They're going to put stuff out fast and furious. So you might see several videos a day from myself. And I'm doing that to keep you in the loop. So please subscribe to the channel to stay in the know. Hit the bell icon next to it and toggle it to all notifications. It will tell you through the app when I put out new content or go live. Supposed to. And also, if you can, help the videos get out by liking the videos and sharing them. And I say that because there's a lot going on. I could have done 4 videos yesterday, but I didn't want to overwhelm you guys. This is going to be the second video of today, and I'm probably going to have a third. So please check the channel regularly. You know, YouTube does its thing. Check your subscriptions. They're doing that again as well. The National Red Flag Bill, the National Extreme Risk Protection Order, is in the pipeline. They're pushing it hard. I did a video floating above of the 9 senators that were tasked with meeting and getting this to be a bipartisan bill that will garner enough support from the Republicans while not angering the Democrats by softening it too much. And I have an update. There was a meeting yesterday, and Lindsey Graham and Richard Blumenthal, Graham from South Carolina, Blumenthal from Connecticut, both senators, obviously, they have been calling each other furiously throughout the weekend trying to hammer this out. It's coming, guys and gals. And this is the one piece of legislation of all the ones that I've been talking about lately that I'm actually concerned about. They're trying to get to that 60, and it's going to be close. The 60 votes I'm referring to is what is needed to overcome a filibuster in the Senate. And that's what these meetings are looking to do. So I have some notes. Please excuse me while I check my notes because I want to give you all the information that I have so that we're up to date on this. Excuse me, my allergies are going crazy, and I hope I don't sneeze. All right, so both Graham and Blumenthal have said they are making progress, and they hope that the tweaks they're working on will win sufficient GOP support to overcome the 60 votes needed to get over the filibuster hump that they have. Now, if you haven't been a member of the channel for years, back in 2018, 2019, Graham and Blumenthal both co-sponsored a national red flag bill back then. And back then it was S2521. And they tried and tried and tried to work across the aisle. And these two guys get along really, really well from what I was told within the last few days, which is why they are spearheading this. And Graham and Cornyn, who's part of this as well, John Cornyn in Texas, they're really close with Mumbles McConnell and Mitch McConnell. That's why he's tasked these individuals with this. So he thinks that these guys can get it done. It's not like the rest of the bills that are going around where it's just like, I'm going to submit this stuff so that I can get the watchdogs or the other side of the aisle off my back because elections are coming up and I can say I tried. This one, guys and gals, they're really, really trying to get this one passed. This bill is focusing, just like it did before, it's focusing on federal grants for the states. They're going to have a certain level in which states will have to obtain in order to pass their own red flag law in the state, and then subsequently get a sizable federal grant. They're looking to bribe states to pass laws to violate your constitutionally guaranteed rights that are not given to us by the government. They are acknowledged and recognized by the Constitution, and they preceded such. We have these rights. They're not from government. They don't get to take them back. We don't have a whole bunch of Adolf Hitlers in Congress, but it's starting to look that way. What they're also looking to do is to force, basically, the other states that don't have a red flag law. So 19 states currently have a red flag law. And I don't know all 19 off the top of my head. And as you can see, I'm in my car, so I don't have my usual tools with me, but 19 have it. It's actually probably 18 in D.C. because I know D.C. has one. But they're looking to bribe your state into getting this. Now, if you're new to gun owning and you don't know, sorry, I want to adjust, what a red flag law is, it's a piece of legislation that, among other things, violates your right to due process, your Second Amendment, your right against search and seizure, your 14th Amendment rights, It's basically somebody makes a complaint to law enforcement, and in different states it can be different people. Some states it's just law enforcement, some states it's family and law enforcement, some states it's like doctors and psychologists and neighbors and teachers and dog walkers, and they then will have an ex parte hearing in front of a judge. The reporting people to law enforcement, or in other states, other people. Ex parte means in secret. You do not get to attend this. You're not even told that these complaints are lodged. And then a judge makes a decision on whether they think, based off what these people have said, uncorroborated, if you are a risk to yourself or others. And if the judge says, yes, I agree, and what judge wants to say no, they issue a red flag against you, or extreme risk protection order, extreme risk prevention order. Other states call them different things to make them sound fluffy, but what it is a gun confiscation order that they break into your house under the cover of night and steal your stuff unconstitutionally. And I don't know what that car is doing. So there's huge issues with this. There's no due process. You don't get to confront your accusers. You don't get your day in court until sometimes weeks or months or sometimes a year later. You're not guaranteed to get your items back. There's all kinds of problems with this, guys and gals. And again, you're not charged with a crime and you're not convicted with a crime, which in our country, the way it's been set up, those are the ways that you actually lose rights, is if you're convicted of serious crimes. So that's a quick update on what the red flag law is for those who are new. Right now, they are stuck on the due process and judicial review areas, specifically the timeline between the ex parte hearing and when people get their actual day in court. And by the way, these are civil. They're not criminal. What does that mean? You do not get your rights to an attorney. You have to pay for an attorney by yourself. Remember the old saying, he or she who represents themselves represents a fool, and it's said that for a reason. This will be very expensive for you to fight off and hopefully win. And another big thing is, if you remember, the NRA in the past has been for red flag laws. In fact, I put out videos where Chris Cox himself said they are in favor of these extreme risk protection orders as long as there's due process. And enough said about that, right? Other groups are fighting them left and right, so support those who support you. But I just wanted everybody to know what's going on. They are working hard, and from what I'm hearing, they are really close. And that, my friends, is something that you and I need to be aware of. Start burning up the phone lines. If you would like to call your senator and let them know where you stand, now is the time to do so. Tomorrow, there is an omnibus gun control package that I did a live video on yesterday. It will be at the Senate Judiciary Committee tomorrow. The House Judiciary Committee tomorrow. I will cover that live. I haven't set up the live stream yet, but I will this afternoon when I get home. If you want to watch our representatives negotiate your rights on your behalf, then come to the channel and watch it live with me. Again, subscribe to the channel down below, toggle the bell notification to all notifications, like the video and share it to help the videos get out, and please help me get to that 500,000 subscriber goal. I am trying to prove a point, not just to myself, but more importantly to YouTube. They hate this channel, they hate the truth, they hate Second Amendment news, they hate the fact that all of us are in love with our rights and will do what we have to do to preserve those rights. So help me get the information out. And until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe, because that's what the Second Amendment is for. Nothing else, nothing less, nothing more. Has nothing to do with deer and fucking Kevlar vests like Joe Biden always says. And one other message for Joe Biden: the Second Amendment is absolutely absolute. It's the only amendment that says shall not be infringed. Peace.